So I'm going on live to do this post so that I can do a video. But guys, I'm going to start doing vlogs at least a couple times a week. Please subscribe. If you have any questions, I can do lives too also. But I really need help here. We're a small family. My children have almost all grown. Me and my husband are struggling to survive. We're starting a new business. I've got a lot of health problems. That's why I don't like being on camera. Because for one, I don't look so hot today, and because it's one of those bad days for me. But two, I really wanted you guys to see the 1985 Ford Mini 55 is what it says on the title that we are now staying in. Of course, I got to fix the front doorway because they got a rebel flag on the bottom of the floor. And even though I am proud of the South, I do not like the flag because it also represents racism. And I have mixed children, and it bothers me. I mean, it don't bother everybody, but it does me. I'm far from. I mean, I love a person by what's inside them, not what they look like, not their color, none of that. I hope I get some love. We're trying to make a better life. Me and my husband are in the process of paying for 2 acres worth of land in Kentucky so that once it's paid off, hopefully this camper is completely fixed. It does drive, only has 65,000 miles, but it has a couple things that need fixed on it. And we need to save up some money to do so because my plan is once we get his business going to travel state to state and he can do work in each state because put um, we're going to advertise with decals on his truck, on my truck, let's say, and on the camper both, so that we can get work in every state that we're at. Because I would love to travel since my children are grown and see the world. I mean, why not? I have to live in a camper anyways for now, so I might as well enjoy it. And this camper is big enough that I can put my dogs in it. I got two that stay in here with me now, and my husband built another room on the property for my other three boys because I got four boys, and one of my boys, he's stubborn. Say hi, Blue. And so he doesn't necessarily get along with being with the other boys, yet he's very protective of them. Like if you yell at him or anything, he's ready to protect them, but he just don't like being in the same room as them. He's 11 years old, and Oliver, my oldest, is 13. And we're talking about in human years, not doggy years. Bella, she's 11 also. And then Bella and Blue's puppies that we still have, also in Duke, they're a year and a half. Now, we did have another dog from Bella. She was 3 years old, but sadly, the end of January this year, she passed away from cancer. She got sick. 5 days later, after being sick, she passed away inside the veterinarian hospital. Sadly, because she was everybody's love. Bella's, Blues, all the boys, everybody in our family. But we decided after that we're just going to keep the babies we got and we're not doing no replacing because they all love us and we don't need more babies. We struggle enough as it is, and I want all my puppies healthy, even my older ones, which means no more animals until we can afford them. Lord knows if I could afford them, I'd have every animal in this world because we're technically taking care of three homeless dogs right now by feeding them. If anybody's in Kentucky area, they're mixed animals. I know that two of them probably have boxer mix in them, and one of them has an Alaskan Husky mix in them. But they're bigger dogs. They're really sweet. They're just terrified of men. They were abused, I know for a fact, because the guy that dropped them off on the side of the road dropped them off with a bag wrapped around their head and duct tape. And sadly, it took a long time for me to get them to let me get close enough to feed them. They need a really good home. They're not violent. They'll run from you if you're a male and they don't know you. The only time I've ever heard of them growling at anybody is when a fat drunk guy was trying to chase them and hit them with sticks. One of them stopped and growled at him. But I mean, come on now. If you're attacking an animal for no reason, just because you don't like animals, they're going to protect themselves. but they're healthy now, and they just need a good home. The three of them have bonded really close though, so they need a home that will take all three of them. And luckily, they're outside animals, so you could just get them a doggy house that stays warm, and give them a home that way, and they would be really good protection dogs. They're really sweet animals. They just need a good home, guys. Again, hit me up if you know anybody that will take them. And I hope eventually I start getting some more um, subscribers, and I'm going to start doing other vlogs. But today I'm sick and there's nobody online, so I'm trying to talk to you guys about a little bit of everything that I plan going on. I mean, you can tell that we are struggling. I mean, heck, the only thing we got to eat right now is, as you see, cereal and milk. But I'm lucky to be living, so I'm happy. My dogs are fed. I have food and water for my animals. We have a roof over our head. Thank God. I mean, I can't ask for much more than the necessities, and we have, even if it's the bare necessities. Thankfully, we do have it all, and I'm proud of that. I'm happy that I have those. I just hope to grow an audience to help me, and I hope to have a better life eventually for retirement. I worked 30 years in waitressing. My body and my bones are sore, and I do have a lot of health problems. Me and my husband have built a handyman and construction business. He even does fencing, lawn care, all that. Again, if you're in the Kentucky area or like on the border of Ohio or Tennessee or West Virginia, you can contact us and we will travel for a good job to do work because we do have a camper. We can sleep in the camper. Worst comes to worst, near the area that we got to go to at a campsite, and he can go back and forth to work so we don't waste gas. We're all for any work. Good work is good work. I do have contracts that we have people sign when we do the work so that we don't go all the way up there and start doing the work and somebody decides to back out for no reason. If there's a good reason, we can understand. But if there's no reason other than you just decide at the last minute you don't want to do it, it's not fair to the people working, you know? So we do put a clause in our contract that, unless there's a good reason for backing out, once everything's been set up, once we take our time out to do it, once we clear our schedule, if you back out, then there's a small fee. But I guarantee anybody that gets work by my husband, he does good prices. He's very good at doing decent pricing for people that need it, and he's very good at his work. He is a perfectionist, which means he will make sure it is very, very good work before he quits. When he's done, it's when the whole job's done. And I've never seen a job of his ever turn out bad. He's been doing it for 20 some years now. Before that, he worked in water, sewer, and gas lines. I mean, my husband's really good at what he does. And we even have a feller that does some electricity that helps us on our business. So, like I said, hit us up and we got you. Okay, I'm gonna get off here today, but we will be back on sometime this week to do a full vlog, and I'll make sure it's a good vlog to keep everybody interested. If you have any ideas on a vlog for us to do, I just want to do daily living. So if you have any ideas on what would be interesting to people, go ahead and message me in the comments. I'll give you my email address if it sounds like a good situation, and you can email me and we can discuss a good vlog. And if the vlog hits and it's super good with the audience, I'm not beyond throwing a couple dollars for helping us get there. You guys have a very good day and God bless everybody. Bye. How do I sign out now? No, no, no. Okay, good. I'm trying to figure out how to sign off, guys.